My name's Tony from Great Lakes Swimmers. I'm the singer and songwriter and guitar player, and we're here at Schubas in Chicago. This mic is it's a Beta 58. It's pretty standard issue. I've been using 58s all my life, pretty much, or my life in music since I started playing in my teens. And the Beta 58 is a little bit more dynamic. I can play around with it a little bit more. It sounds different here and here and here and here and back here than it does right up close where I normally am. I'm really used to it. I've tried lots of different mics. There's lots of different great ones out there, but the Beta 58 is my good old standby. For my guitar, I just wanted to kind of draw attention to like these cables, which I've used for many years, and they've always done a really great job. They're called Divine Noise. They're handmade in Portland, Oregon, and they are like absolutely the best cables on the market. I can't say enough about them. I'm not exactly sure how I came across them. I think Eric actually sourced them out from our band. Yeah, from Portland, right? Yeah. Oregon. He's somewhere in Oregon. I think Portland. Anyway, they're wonderful. They're wonderful cables. Divine Noise. Don't leave home without them. So my guitar is it's a Gibson J45, another sort of standard classic piece of gear. This is a newer model. I believe this one was made in 2004 or 2006. Or 2006, something like that, around that era. It's a newer one. Every one plays a little bit differently, and I find that when you get a good one, they perform really well. They call them the workhorse guitars, and they work well in every situation. They sound good acoustically, they sound good plugged in, they're really playable. I've been playing J45s for over a decade now, and they're my go-to for stage acoustic guitars. This is my big rig here, if you want to see it. This has been my main kind of deal here, is like this effects. It's a Canadian-made effects pedal called, it's the Empress Reverb. This thing is a beauty. It's got so many different settings on it. I still even haven't figured it out yet. I've had it for about half a year. But the standard reverbs are all really great. It's got a setting called Beer, so it's like a pretty irresistible pedal to have on the road. It does a lot of things. It's got so many different combinations. The dials are called Thing 1 and Thing 2, and they do different things. So you have your standard settings, and then you have Thing 1 and Thing 2. This is the only pedal I use for my rig, and I'm pretty happy about that. I like to keep things pretty simple and pretty spare. When I find something that I like, I tend to hang on to it, and this is my latest thing. To add some reverb to my acoustic guitar. So my little chain is going into the Boss Tuner, out into the Empress, and out to the DI. I'm still discovering like all of the things that this pedal can do. My main setting for most of the set is the Hall reverb, which is just the first setting, all of the standard positions, a little bit lighter in the mix. And the Ghost setting is really awesome as well for certain songs too. It just sounds, it's pretty haunting, you know, as the name would suggest, but it's I mean, those are my two favorites so far. There's still so much more it can do. We just released a new album this year. It's called The Waves, The Wake. It was released in August 2018. We've been on the road for a couple months now in Canada and the US. We're about to leave for overseas as well this winter. And yeah, you can check us out on Twitter at Great Lakes Swim. You can check us out on Instagram at great_lake_swimmers. We're pretty easy to find. We've got a bunch of touring coming up, and yeah. That's about it.